Hey guys, my 2NR on the AF was education. We did a pick with a biopolitics net benefit, and so it's going to be case with the pick biopolitics, and then an overview on top of the like pick biopolitics flow. They can see the case turn the one error means we turn their revenge. Our Johnson's evidence indicates them throwing money into education trades off the DoD spending means we control the only internal link to hedge. Then that to extend across the that the defense budget keep aggressive prevents wars from breaking out this perception base because when countries notice that the U.S. has low defense has a low Department of Defense, they'll start attacking to the alternate cause debate. They contest our labor and debt, whereas our card specifies that cuts in funding is also an alternative cause for our Head Start has failed. Also, on the long time frame debate, it will be extremely long because it'll be 13 years because the whole plan is predicated off the fact that it's going to be a kindergarten to 12th grade. This turns case because the turn outweighs because which I got to above, and also genocide, which I get to later, means that all these impacts are going to be happening first. Also on the tech primacy debate, unless you'll be teaching kids how to teach from kindergarten to 12, or teach kids about technology from K to 12, or bond evidence indicates that won't be helpful for tech primacy. Means case is no solvency. Now go on to the number 5. They say Head Start is the only way to ensure a hedge, but by the time it's in full swing, we'll have no value to life. Also, we also, like I said above, we have the only internal link to hedge because it trades off the DoD spending. Now go on to biopolitics overview. Health and nutritional health and nutritional education programs are biopolitical because the way that the current health system manages children, the way that children need and scare children into never-ending fear that everything that they'll eat will harm them in some way. And this switches the power from the children to make daily decisions about what they put in their body. The government evidence talks about how when somebody else decides, besides the individual, know what's best for him or herself, then the government will control the individual. Armenian Nazi genocide can be Cambodian, former Yugoslavian, all proof. Also, our shram evidence indicates that perpetual ownership of the people creates a world in which it prolongs poverty. On the perm debate is mutually exclusive. They never contest this in the 1 hour because you can't do health classes at the same time, not do health classes at the same time. Therefore, we pick with what we do. We say that they don't do health classes because this will be avoiding biopolitics. They said that the neglect specificity our evidence is weak because it says how the entire education. This is specific to our. This is a specific link to why healthcare ensures fear in the hearts of children. Also, this said the Holocaust wasn't biopolitical. Alexander Savage from 970 says the Nazi government controlled the population by excluding the group. This is a power struggle because the government is one form. They're going to be controlling something that's below. And we say 5 genocides all empirically prove. Also on the paranoia turn, our evidence indicates that full separation would solve all paranoia is relevant unless the impact kills us all. So extend across the genocide show us be analyzed first. Or Resino 5 states that genocide would happen first because not only are the people who the genocide is affecting have no value to life, but the international perception on not being able to do anything like Darfur is worse. They said that we still link it, that the link still links to the discourse. It does not link because we need to move away from forcing kids to micromanage their day from a higher power to force kids to micromanage their daily life. Also extend across their systemic impacts happen first. It's worse in the long term because when people are constantly scared, it shows that the government has power, and it's just going to be a vicious cycle because the government's going to think that they can keep getting away with all these things, and they're just going to keep doing it, which is going to be cause more genocide after, and since they didn't contest our genocide, then that means that genocides are worse. And also on the Turns case, just to be, and on the poverty debate, just because they're making people smarter, they're still going to be poor people there, and the whole entire plan is ensuring that everyone's going to be rich and hunky dory, because then the poor people which be used for cheap labor. There's no impact of this is forcing people don't suffer the poverty, which the term's predicated off of. And now we'll go on to the solvency of the counterplan. We have the exact same solvency differential from the plan, and the counterplan means you don't judge us around on whether the plan solves more than the counterplan. We have a biopolitics, and that benefit means that this is a solvency advocate for why the plan for why the counterplan solves over the plan. Since they draw multiple things, they have absolutely no offense in this round. Biopolitics, we went for a couple of reasons. The first is that the first is that the turn on case means because we have the only internal link to hedge, which is their only impact means that they have no offense on this on the case flow. Also on the biopolitics flow, they can concede that systemic impacts happen first, and then you evaluate a systemic impact rather than like an impact that causes everyone to die. A systemic impact is worse. Like I already answered that above and on the and they functionally conceded the biggest piece of evidence, which is the genocide argument, because it shows that government has power over the people and that the people don't have any decision. And the worst part is that the people, like the Jews in the Holocaust, didn't have a say and they had no value of life because they felt like they had absolutely no power and morale in this world, and because when the government forces this to happen, it's just going to be a vicious cycle because they think that they're going to get away with everything, and that when the government and that international perception, and it also hurts international perception for people in the United States because they feel like they have no moral obligation, they have no solvency, and no way to help out those people who are in the hard time that ensures no value to life in our life.